morning. As you know, my name is Nasser and I am on a journey to the best version of myself. Last week I achieved a big milestone of this journey, and milestone was the challenge of my cold colds, of my first cold colds I started. My goal was to do 50 colds, but I ended with 28. But honestly, the insights what I gained from this 28 conversation are more valuable for my next steps than any statics. Last week I announced that I would start on April the 7th. And guess what happened? My heart was pumping like crazy. I had a massive fear of picking up the phone. I was about to push to another day with the excuse that I'm not ready for the cold colds yet.
I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick.
My training is getting easier, so I had to put my weighted vest to get the next challenge. On days where I train my arm, I had two parts. One part is in the calisthenics, and the other part is at home with my dumbbells. I do train my biceps and I lay on the back, and then I train my triceps. I hope that I get a good volume, a good proportion of my arms. It might sound funny to you, but I asked ChatGPT for help, and it was really brutal and direct to me. It gave me two options. Option one would be that I ran away with fear and I should stop wondering why I don't get confident. Or I choose the brave way and pick up the phone despite of my fear. ChatGPT's response did hit. Then I thought about it that I did prepare myself the last weeks with the objections and value proposition which I did wrote down, and I tried to practice them. Then I decided to view these calls as practice. And the rest would come naturally during the call, I thought. The first call was the hardest, I'm honest, but then I had the second, the third, the fourth, and on the first day I did 10 calls. On the second and third day, only the thought about doing the cold calls produced in me fears not to do it. But like the first day, it started with the first call, and then on the second day I did 10 calls, and third day 8 calls. I picked the companies from our official business directory in Germany. I did some good calls, I did some bad calls, and some sad calls. 8 of them told me that they have to close their doors because they can't run their companies anymore in the last 2 years. And that was a wake-up call for me that something is wrong with our economy nowadays. One guy made me incredibly mad. He picked up the phone, slammed it down, and I was not even finished with my first sentence. And the baddest thing is that I took it very personal, and I was about to get in my car and drive to his house. But luckily I calmed down, and then I told myself maybe the guy had a bad day and it's better for me to move on. Yeah. Stop. Ready? I took some important takeaways from these calls, like the preparation with ChatGPT or Gemini did work. I mean, something worked for the calls. With something, I mean the objection handling. There were some moments where I managed it actually that the other person on the other end did stop and started to think about what I said. The next thing was that I realized that these companies are far from nowhere near as digital advanced as I thought. But I think the potential for order entry automation in these companies is huge. Ein Döner bitte. Vielen Dank. In my call, I offered them AI automation for data entry and document creation. I was trying to show them how to save time, but I think I confused them because my offer was too broad. But after these calls, I realized that I have to narrow my offer. This week I created a new offer only specialized to order entry automation. I think it's easier for the people to understand what I will sell them. Hey guys, I have to say something. In Germany we call it Döner. The last bite. Vielen Dank, schönen Abend. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao. let's watch the big picture. I didn't sell anything, that's okay. Now I know the specific problems of these companies and I can optimize my offer to get the foot into the door. Once I'm inside the companies, I can implement and automate other projects too, so that could be a win. But if you thought that this could be a how to do cold calls, it's not. It's only my private experience, what I'm telling out to you. I can tell you one last thing what I learned from these conversations or cold calls. Everybody told me that I have to fight my fear, but I think that is wrong. If I didn't go through the fear, I think the fear would follow me. I think if I didn't do these cold calls, my fear would destroy me. It might have destroyed my self-esteem because I didn't rely on me. But I know that only the doing will bring me the peace. I mean, I was really proud of it. Now it's late, it's time to go to bed. Thank you for watching this video. Like I say it every time. We will see you in the next video. Bye.